Hi YouTube ladies. Today is May 9th May 10th. Wow. And Howard is now 6 weeks old and sleeping. The last 6 weeks has been pretty good. As far as breastfeeding has been going, we've been doing pretty good. In the beginning we had some latch issues, and so I've been using a nipple shield. I started using that in the hospital and continue using it at home. And then I've been trying to, or in the beginning, I would use the shield for a few feedings, or I would use it for the first few minutes of a feeding, and then try and get him to latch without. So far, it's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks now that he will pretty much latch directly onto my right breast without the shield, but the left side we still have to use the shield. I'd say 90% of the time, at least for the first 5 minutes or so of feeding, and then generally he's content enough and not real fussy, and my nipples pulled out a little bit more so that he can actually latch onto the left side. And I also have the first nipple shield I had purchased was in size medium, which worked fine, but I felt like it was pretty large. It was even like bigger than some of the nipples that are on, the bottles, the baby bottles. So I went and purchased a size smaller nipple shield to kind of help us wean down and hopefully wean off the shield completely. I do pump every now and again. Sometimes if he doesn't take a full feeding, I'll pump, or if we're going to be going out somewhere, because with using the nipple shield it makes nursing in public a little bit more challenging, because the nipple shield doesn't always stick directly to my breast, or it will, but then if he's fussing around at all, he'll knock the nipple shield off of my breast, and of course between my nipple and the outside of the shield, it fills that well with breast milk, and then if he knocks it off, then we end up both wearing breast milk out in public. So if I'm going to be out like shopping or somewhere like that, I'll try and pump a bottle or two. Otherwise, if we're just at a friend's house or whatever, then I'll go ahead and still nurse. And so far too, I only have just a single electric pump. It's battery operated and has a wall adapter, but it's not really made to do a whole lot of mass pumping. And I may look into still getting maybe a double pump, or seeing if I can rent one of the hospital grade pumps. So other than that, everything else has been great. Haven't had it. I thought we had a possible eye. I thought he had a possible eye infection, but as it turns out, it's just a clogged tear duct, and so I just have to wipe his eye with warm compresses from now and again to kind of wipe out the mucus and stuff that collects there. But otherwise, he's doing pretty good. Still not really sleeping through the night. He feeds probably every hour and a half to 2 hours during the day, sometimes longer. He'll take longer naps during the day, but catching a little bit of smiles there. Otherwise, at night, I think the longest stretch I've ever gotten is 3.5 hours at night. So we're still working on that. Still working on, the more strictly bassinet sleeping and or pack and play sleeping, instead of always napping with me or my husband. and he naps best by himself when he's swaddled. So I try and do the swaddling, but I want to get some more of the really lightweight mesh style blankets to swaddle him in, because it's been really warm here, and I mean, the only way to really keep it cool enough for him to be swaddled at night is to run my air conditioner constantly, and I'm sure everybody knows how expensive that can be. Especially right now, my husband's in the process of switching jobs. He just left today to start his new job. So he'll be gone for 2 weeks, which has made me very sad. But it's what's best for our family and financially and everything else. So it's just going to be hard, taking care of him by myself, because I don't have any other family here where we live. So that's going to be something to get used to. But I'll try and, keep everybody a little bit more updated on how Howard's doing. He'll have his 1 month checkup, or his 2 month checkup at the end of the month, and of course that's when he'll get a lot of his vaccinations. And then I called to schedule my postpartum visit. Of course, I waited a while to schedule it because originally I was going to go to my midwife for my postpartum checkup, but I'd have to pay her in addition to what I had paid her for my prenatal care. And we got approved for Medicaid to help cover the delivery, and it also covers me for 2 months postpartum. So I decided just to go ahead and go to the doctor's office, who had delivered him, for my postpartum checkup. They're not going to be able to see me till the end of the month, so we'll both have our visits at the end of the month. Other than that, everything else has been great. I don't think I've really run into anything major. I guess the one question I had for some of the other new moms is what is it regarding infant wearing, and what whether the Moby wrap or an Infantino or what you found to be the best carrier, not only the best carrier, but the best carrier for your money. So I have one that was given to me, but it's got so many straps everywhere. I haven't been able to figure out how to get it on me and him in it. So, but that's something I'd like to look into getting real soon, because he does, during the day when he's not sleeping, he likes to be close to me, and his bouncer works sometimes, but he gets tired of it after a while. And the swing, he liked it the very first time he tried it, and every other time since then he's not been real happy about it at all. So I need some way that I can, I'd like to try the infant wearing thing. That way I can still get things done around the house, while still keeping him close to me. So until next time, ladies, thanks for watching, and congrats on everybody who's had their babies recently. I know that there's a lot of ladies I was following all due around the same time as me, so everybody's pretty much had their babies now, I believe. And then, of course, I still follow some of the TTC ladies, so I hope that all of you get your Big Fat Positives soon, and I'll keep sending best wishes and baby dust your way. So until next time, ladies, bye-bye.